Hello.
Hi. Guess what I
Hello.
remembered today? We're the team leaders of the same team.
Oh, I forgot again.
I remembered. I feel like a superior team leader than you.
Superstar. Superstar. You know that song?
I do know it. I just don't know the words to it, so I'll just leave you to.
Yeah, okay, cool. Anyway.
Hi.
Hi, hello. How are you this fine Monday evening, Christy?
You know what? I've been better, but I've been worse. One of my
Okay.
wisdom teeth is growing, and there's no
Oh.
room for it. So not only does there hurt, but here hurts because the teeth are pushing together. So I have the dentist tomorrow, but the good thing is work has been a nice distraction today. So
That's not bad then. That's not bad.
yeah,
Work's been going pretty quickly for me. I took on quite a lot of responsibility quite quickly. So it almost was like it's not like I had no work, but I was like I could be leisurely with my work. And now I'm like, okay, I have deadlines that I need to
yeah,
stick to in order to move on to the next thing, which is a little bit stressful, but also like fine because I like
mhm,
being busy.
yeah.
But I also didn't do much today.
Yeah, I said to myself like this month, I mean, I am never leisurely. I mean, I have leisurely days when I'm like I just can't be bothered, but like
Yeah.
I always have a million things to do. And I was like this month because like I feel like in accounting, right, you have like monthly things. You're like this month I've got to do this. Like,
Yeah.
and so I was like this month is going to be the month where I clear all of the stuff that's like months old. So I'm going to ignore everything new that's coming in and be like, yes, I have a million things to do, but at least it's a million things to do that are recent and none of them are from like 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's one bad thing about mine is like once I've done the time on the job, there's no more time on my diary. I forgot to move on to a next job. But if like things run over and I have queries for the client, it could come back round and then I'm like, well, I have no time to deal with these queries now because the time I'm on a different job. So it's just
Yeah.
like crazy. Oh
Yeah.
my god, hi Linda. Everyone, this is Linda. She did my end screen. I commissioned her for my
Oh,
end screen art with
I
me in
love that.
the thing. You should follow her on Instagram and Twitter.
The iconic Udi that no one can decide what it is, even though it's meant to be garlic bread. It just doesn't look like it.
Yes, it is a very like woobified garlic bread, emojified garlic bread. Also, hello everyone who's saying hi. What are you up to this evening, Christy?
Well, you know what? The reason I was like, I'm going to join sprints is because I finished Saga Volume 10 a couple
Yes.
days ago, which I could have a whole discussion about, but I could have a whole non-spoilery discussion about. Like, I am full on, like, I could.
Okay. Nice.
I need to move on to something else, and so I want to read this. So it's The Deathless Girls by Kieran Millwood Hargrave.
Oh yeah.
First of all, can we just
Yeah, that's crazy. What the fuck?
gorgeous? But it was like my local Waterstones like book club pick just before COVID. So like this was the
Okay.
book club pick, and then COVID hit. So I haven't read it because I didn't have a meeting to go to. Because so like it just feels very autumnal, and I was like, and I just don't think I'm gonna read it unless I read it in autumn.
Mm.
So I really want to read it, but ever since I finished Saga, I've just not really picked anything up. So I need to read.
Yeah, I have an hour and 50 minutes left of Babel. So, and I have a lot of HelloFresh to cook. So, I am going to listen to Babel and cook HelloFresh. That is my plan this evening. And hopefully finish it because an hour and 50 I think should be fine. Three
Yeah.
sprints max.
Yeah.
Um
I am bidding on something on eBay that finishes in like 2 hours, 45 minutes. So I shall be around.
nice. Very nice. Yes. Very nice looking book.
Dude, literally, the actual cover itself is also really gorgeous. But the dust jacket, it's so far away.
Hi, Ashlik. Anyway, I hope we're all doing well in the comments. It is the final week of Spoopathon. I have read 2 books so far. I am going to finish a third tonight, hopefully, but I was reading it at the beginning of September, but we're not going to talk about that. It's fine. So I will have read 3. That's not too bad considering I'm basically not reading at the moment, I think.
Yeah. This is my best reading month since June, but do we count 10 volumes of Saga as 10 books? Because
Yes,
I do.
absolutely
So
yes.
if we're counting that, I have read.
Mm.
How does Instagram work?
Damn, make sure you log all those.
Yeah, I know. I need to. I haven't logged anything. I honestly, I have been totally mood reading, so I really hope they fit prompts that like work the way they're
I'm
supposed
sure they will. Just
I'm
pick
sure
a
they
day.
will because I've been in quite like an autumnal reading mood. So
Mm,
it should hopefully
yeah.
I should manage to stretch it a little if I
I'll
need
be
to.
messaging you on Monday being like, "Have you submitted your books?"
Yeah,
Because I need you to submit them if you've done
I
that
know.
much. Am
Um,
I liking Babel? Yes, I did make the mistake though of rereading the first 200 pages. Don't ask me why. I did that because I read the first 200 physically, really was enjoying it, but I put it down for like 2 weeks and then I decided, okay, I think I need to be like listening to audiobooks because that's all I can handle right now. So I decided to pick it up on Audible. But then I was like, I feel like I want to listen from the beginning because I want to get into the, narrator and everything. So I listened to it from the start, which I do think was a mistake because it feels like it's dragging now. And I think it's because I've spent so long reading it because I reread 200 pages.
yeah, I mean, I also do think it kind of just dragged a little anyway. But
Yeah, I know you that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe it also does drag just a tiny bit as well for me. Because I think if I'd read it all the way normally, I wouldn't have thought it would have dragged, at least not as much
yeah, I get
as
you.
I'm currently feeling.
I get you.
Um, I am enjoying it. I honestly right now it is sat at like a 4 star because I'm not like, oh my God, I really want to pick it up. But I
Yeah.
think a 4 is pretty solid, even though I do have like 4 copies of the fucking thing.
I have 2 and I give it 3 stars. To be
I
fair,
actually
I
know.
can't to be fair, one of them I didn't pay for,
Oh, okay.
and one of them I got for 8 quid, so I spent 8 quid and got have 2 copies, so I'm not mad.
That's
It's
not bad
just
to be fair.
slightly, you know.
Yeah. And actually I'm really poor right now, so I could maybe sell one. Oh.
The only reason I ask the question is because with graphic novels, there's so many ways, right? So you could do it by
Mhm.
chapter because technically they get released in chapters. So if you
True.
wanted, you could count that as like 50 plus, right? Which no one really
That's
does.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Which like I wouldn't because I read them in volumes, but then you also have like compendiums, you have books. So like I read it as 10 separate books, like 10 separate volumes.
Yeah.
But there's some people that would have that as like the first 9 volumes in one and then volume 10 and it would only be 2. So it just like that's the only reason
Yeah.
I question because it depends on how you read them.
Mm. Gracie, it doesn't matter that you're not doing Spoopathon. You can join sprints regardless.
Look what came today. I am
You excited?
slightly terrified.
Yeah?
Not like because it's scary, because like it's just like I feel like quite intimidating. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. It'll be quick to read though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mm.
I'm excited.
I just uploaded a group photo on my like personal Insta. I think I look really cute, not gonna lie.
Well, now I need to go and look.
Do you
I
know
mean,
like
you always look cute, but
do you ever see photos of yourself or like you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm not looking like great today, you know? Like
mm,
not as in like, oh my God, I'm so ugly, but just like, oh, damn, could have like brushed my hair or something. You know, like but then a photo with that photo was taken of obviously us but me and I was like, oh, I did not look that bad.
mm.
So
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
I'm quite often the opposite. I think I look okay, and then I see photos, and I'm like, oh wow.
Damn, sheesh. Why didn't anyone tell me?
But you know,
Fine.
it's both ways. You always look great. You always look great.
Oh, you're such a cutie. Yes, hijack sprints whenever you like.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, at the end of the day, sprints are sprints, and even if they are for a specific readathon, it's just the thumbnail that's usually different. So, like, you guys are chill. You're chill.
Exactly. Speaking of my hairdresser, I know it was before we went live, but they've just texted me. So,
Yeah.
call or book online now. Receive 50% off for every each friend you refer to Hush Hair and Beauty. I really hope that they have taken my recommendation because one of my patrons went to there, and if you refer a friend, you get 50% off next time. So I didn't get a code or anything through though, but maybe I'll ask her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hi Molly! I'm going to Molly's Halloween housewarming on Saturday.
Oh my god, I love that. I was meant to be doing a Halloween party, and then it kind of fell through. And then I was like, you know what? I don't care enough. It's fine.
Fair enough, to be honest. Very fair enough. Yes, thank you, Molly. I do look very cute.
I'm going to prepare my reading spot. I love that.
I know, yeah. Set it all up.
I'm literally, I mean, I am sitting on the floor right now. Ollie's been out with Rosie cousin, although she's decided that she just pees everywhere now. Like she was toilet trained, and all of a sudden she's just
Not,
not.
just not. Yeah.
I don't know if she's trying to prepare me for the puppy, and she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to."
Get
Like,
some
I don't
practice
know.
in.
Yeah, so I need to let her out, but like, it's never fun letting her out now.
Mm.
So
Hi, Rebecca. Hope you're having a good evening. What else? What else have I been up to? I've cleared my schedule for November because I need to start revising
mm,
because my exam is on 7th of December. But after that, I'm hoping the rest of December is going to be reading central, basically. I think I'm gonna try and focus on some like middle grades, get through my middle grade TBR because they'll be easy to read.
yeah. Yeah. I'm, like, just living my best autumnal life, so, like, I'm planning on reading The Deathless Girls. I depending on how I feel at the end of that, my next plan is Belladonna.
Oh
Um,
yes.
yeah, but my thing is, right, is it's so easy to find autumnal books, right? Wintry books.
I feel like we had this discussion last
I think
week.
we have, but, like, I still just can't, like,
I can't get over it.
I can't stop thinking about it. Do I just
It's
live
so
my best
what to
autumnal
do.
life until spring? Like
Oh. Hi Chris. I'm really sorry to hear you're sick. I hope you feel better soon. Very sad.
me and Joey just sitting here like
Sending healing vibes your way.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna start to share my screen because I need a wee. And we need to get going, to be honest. I need to start cooking. I need to listen to Babel. I got shit to do.
Yeah, get on with it. Gosh roll.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go for 45 minutes and I'll see you guys back here at 8:30.
See you
Goodbye.
then.
Hello.
Hello. I got distracted watching Age of Ultron.
Oh, nice.
I was watching it earlier, and I kind of forgot I was in the middle of it. And then at the end of that sprint, I was like, "Hey, I have like 15 minutes after that film."
Only 15.
Yeah, my dad came in and I was in the middle of watching it, so I had to stop. I always forget, like, I feel like the Marvel films, I mean, obviously, rightly so, like, some of the ones in later phases are known as, like, the sadder ones. So when I come back and watch, like, Age of Ultron, I'm like, I always forget how, like, sad the ending of this film is, like
Yeah, it's actually pretty rough.
yeah, like, because I mean, obviously, I mean, there's worse, but, like,
Yeah.
I always
Mm.
forget. I'm guessing you got on okay with your cooking?
I did. I made one thing, which is creamy chorizo and sweet corn pasta with spinach and onions as well.
Do you know as someone who doesn't eat chorizo? I loved it, though.
I don't eat it, but like I only ever eat it in stuff like HelloFresh. Like I won't buy it.
Oh, yeah, like, I would only ever eat it in, like, a hot dish.
Mm.
Yeah,
But
no.
it tastes very good.
It was a HelloFresh recipe I made tonight. I mean, I don't have HelloFresh, but someone I know has HelloFresh, and then it was like halloumi, courgettes, onions, potatoes, peppers, and you, like, roast them all, and then
Mm.
fry off your halloumi, and then when that's all cooked, you put, like, pesto over the top. So they got
Yeah.
that one day and they were like, "Christy, this just sounds like your sort of recipe," and it's one of my go-tos actually. They just sent me a photo of everything. Sent me a photo of the HelloFresh card and was like, "Yeah, here you go," and I was like, "Perfect, thank you."
Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna I think the next one I'm gonna make is gonna be it's like a penne with like panko breadcrumbs, bacon lardons. It's like a similar one, but I'm gonna freeze that.
Mhm. You must
Mm.
be having a fun old time doing all these dishes as well.
Honestly, variety is the spice of life. Mm. Yeah, sorry, I didn't time it very well. I spent 20 minutes on my phone and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm meant to be cooking.
I read a chapter. I did my dishes from when I cooked earlier, cleaned up the kitchen,
Nice.
had Rosie out, who didn't pee, so step in the
Thumbs
right
up.
direction today.
She's feeling gracious today.
I think it makes a massive difference if I, like, sit on the floor and interact with her the whole time she's out. It's just if I sit on the floor and interact with her, she doesn't then run around as much, and the
Mm.
whole point of letting them out is so that they get exercise, so it's like, if I sit on the floor, you're not gonna exercise, but if I don't sit on the floor, you're gonna pee, so soft hunger, you're just gonna get fat and lots of cuddles.
The trade-off, yeah. Um, stop just before the smutty scene. Nice.
I started reading Bridget in one night. I was, like, lying in my bed, and I was like, "I want something I can read," and my mom downloaded them all on her Kindle, but because our Amazon accounts are, like, connected, so I get all the ebooks that she buys, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I might read it," and then I started reading it, and I was like, "I'm not in the mood for this right now. I'm gonna stop because I love this TV show, and I feel like I'm gonna love the book, so I don't wanna ruin my experience."
That's fair. Sarah had a shower and read 13 pages. Nice. How the ninth, very good. The timer made me jump. Very sorry. It's a very calm timer, I feel.
I thought that I thought I was gonna finish the film before the timer went off, so I wasn't expecting it. So I kinda shit myself, but it's
When
because
I
I thought I knew when it was gonna go off, and I didn't.
when I was finishing cooking, I was like, I'm sure the timer should have gone off by now. So then I was like, Have I just not gone back? But I was right there the whole time. Some people are watching stuff. Some people are reading. Ooh, My Best Friend's Exorcism. I read that last month. Was it last month? I think it was last month.
Did you enjoy it? I have it on my little autumnal TBR shelf over here.
I gave it like a strong 3.5. If I did quarters, it would probably be a 3.75.
Yeah. I have heard interest. I say interest, like mixed things. So
I think it's like it's good. I wouldn't say it's anything mind blowing
yeah.
or unique. I think the 80s setting like props it up a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. I think like I haven't read much of that genre, so I'm hoping I'll enjoy it because I don't have much experience. You know what I mean? Like everyone enjoys their first couple thrillers until you get really deep into the genre and you realize so many of them are really similar.
Yeah, true.
I'm hoping it'll be one of those situations.
It is. It's like cheese in it as well. Oh, so good.
Love a cheese sauce.
Gallant.
Speaking of Gallant, look what came. Hold on, let me get it. It's underneath other things.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to. It's one of those really horrible printed straight onto the book things, but like
Oh no. Where's that from?
the bookish box. Look at the back of it as well.
I thought so. Sheesh.
It works better when I hold it closer. So there you go.
Damn.
So
Cool.
when I saw that this was that their book for, I think it was the April box. Meg from 12 Books a Day was going over to America, and so I was like, "Do you mind if I just?" Like she was like, "Yeah." So like I got it ordered to where she was going,
Wow.
thinking like it would arrive when she was in America, and then she could take it home. And it didn't arrive for like months after she left.
Oh wow.
So with you saying that they're shitty, I have no idea if there's any chapters missing, but it's fine. I own so many editions of Gallant. All the pages in this could be blank, and it wouldn't even matter because I own like every edition of it to exist.
Yeah.
I actually think I do. Every English edition, anyway. I think I now own. So, like in terms of content, it's not massively important, but it took them months to send it out, like months. Like I wouldn't deal with them again because it was just awful. Like you shouldn't be a monthly subscription box company if you can't ship your box out every month. Like if you're shipping months and months and months after the month that you're meant to be doing, like
Yeah.
that's not
That's no good.
yeah, like you're just not doing like that's literally your job. What do you mean? Like so yeah,
That's
like
very wrong.
they have like really like their additions are usually really nice. Like that edition of Gallant is so different to any of the other ones. And I like that, and it's really pretty, but I don't love the fact it's printed straight on like a shiny hardback. And yeah, it took so long. Like once it actually got sent back to me, it was fine. But it turned out like Meg's friend had to send out like because Meg was no longer in the country. Like
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
crazy.
such like a stressful experience because obviously it wasn't meant to be an inconvenience for this person at all.
Yeah.
We then had to like rebox it because it was going to cost over 100 quid to ship in the original box.
Oh my god.
She had to like rebox it and send it out and everything. I was like, I'm so sorry.
That's crazy. I would feel so bad. Like I know how you
Oh.
feel. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it was awful, but like it's all finished with now, and I wouldn't deal with them again, so it's fine. It won't be
Yeah.
in the future, but
The only versions I've ever bought from them were the Strange the Dreamer set. I know so many people had issues. Well, Maddie was sent 2 of the same book. She was
yeah,
sent 2 Muse of Nightmares instead of 2, one of each, like Strange the Dreamer,
yeah.
Muse of Nightmares. and like they like refuse to replace stuff. Like they're just really bad. Like you can get lucky. I feel like if I lived in America and the shipping wasn't as big, I'd probably risk it. But like to the UK, no fucking way.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't ship to the UK.
Yeah.
Well, that box they didn't anyway. They did not ship to the UK, and I had
Oh,
so that's why I
really?
had to get it shipped over to America because it
Maybe
just
they've
wouldn't even
like
give me the
stopped doing
option.
it then.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I have seen things about what is the author?
Is it Kingdom of the Wicked?
No,
Her name is spelled wrong on every page.
is it? No,
Yeah,
it's not. It's not that. Is it Katie Robert? Does she have?
2 E's. Yeah.
No, does she have special editions coming out with
Maybe.
them?
I think so, because there was a controversy and she like
Yeah, so like
apologized.
so I think she has.
Oh, she couldn't
Um,
sign them or something.
yeah, they have an issue with their hand, like and their hand was really so they stamped them, but
Yeah.
Bookie Fox had said that they were all going to be like hand signed, but
Oh, but
apparently,
she hand stamped them.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure. So it's
yeah,
not like he hasn't touched the book or touched the page or whatever.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like I think the issue was like obviously I don't know if there had been a miscommunication in terms of like
Mm.
they hadn't told her that she didn't have to do it, but like, do you know what I mean? She had to hand sign them because they'd said that or anything. Like,
Yeah, or maybe they oversold it and she was like, I can't sign that many. Like it's
yeah, so it was something like that. So it was,
yeah. Damn. It's just yeah, it's just a lot going on, I think.
yeah, I don't think it's yeah, I wouldn't deal with them again.
Yeah.
William McCray and Fairy Loot are I've had much better experiences with them. So,
Yeah, I mean, anytime I've even had a tiny issue with the Illumicrate or Fairy Loot, they replace it immediately. I feel
yeah,
like some people have some issues and I don't get that. Genuinely, I don't understand because I've even had the slightest nudge in like a corner and I've been like, hey, or like, it was bent over, I bent it back, it doesn't look that bad. And I've gone, hey, I just want to let you know this has happened. And they're like, we'll send a new one. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah.
I was like, I could maybe get like a $5 refund or something. I don't mind. But they were like, no, we'll send a new one. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think the issue, like sometimes especially with subscription boxes, is people treat them like they're so like what's the one? Is it Goldsboro where they're like super limited?
Yeah.
Like, but then like Illumicrate and Fairy Loot, they're special editions, but they're not
They
limited
have
enough
like
that like, do you know what I mean? Like,
5,000
it's
subscribers
yeah, like
or
to the
more.
point where it's like you're gonna expect little scuffs and things. So it's like I think sometimes people expect it to be in absolutely pristine mint condition, and as someone who keeps my books like that, I would be sad if mine weren't like that as well. But
Yeah.
also in the same vein, it's like it's going through the post. Like they're like not every single book they ship out is going to be mint condition.
Yeah. That's
So
the issue.
that's probably why some people do have issues because like they can't replace every single thing that has a tiny little mark on it.
Yeah. Crazy. What are you gonna get up to in this next sprint?
I'm hoping I'll actually read in this one. I've like 5 minutes left of Age of Ultron, and then
Hmm.
I'm gonna make myself. I can't decide between a cup of tea or a hot chocolate. I haven't had a hot chocolate in my little
Oh,
mug yet, so.
oh, I would have to have a hot chocolate with
The
water.
little skeleton.
Oh, I love that. Where's that from?
Emma Bridgewater. It was expensive. Look, it says custard scream.
That's so cute. I really, really well, to be fair, I actually have a Jack Skellington mug, so I already have a Halloween mug. So I should
Yeah,
be.
they have a Christmas version where it's like Christmas biscuits.
Oh, wait,
And
what's
it's
it called? Emma what?
Emma Bridgewater,
Never
but
heard
it's
of
like
it.
22 quid for a half pint mug.
Yeah, well, I can ask someone to get me it for Christmas. I have rich friends from uni. I'll be like, hi. Just a link to what I would like for Christmas, thanks.
Honestly, I mean, if you wanted I think that it looks like the Halloween stuff is on like 20% off just
I
now.
was literally about to say it says spooky savings.
It'll just be because we're coming up to Halloween now. They'll want to get rid of it
Yeah,
all.
get rid of the stock.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hold
god, everything's so cute.
on, if I type in Christmas biscuit. Oh my god, I love it. It's so cute. Ugh, how do I not? Right, so
Oh my gosh.
if anyone
Everyone
wants to
look
see,
now so we can all look together. Do they have pint mugs or they only have half pint
I
mugs?
think it's just half pint. But if anyone was curious, this is what the Christmas one looks like.
Oh, look at it.
Um, I'll see if I can find.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
pump.
and it's got like, look, it's got a Christmas tree on it. And I feel like I kind of have to because it'll match the Halloween
Matching.
one.
Yeah, matching one.
Not right now. Maybe when I get paid, I'll
No,
treat myself.
maybe a little, a little treat.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a cute little, like almost like it's like a rabbit with like a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. My issue was trying to decide whether I wanted a scene or a pattern.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love this scene. It's so cute.
My issue it was like I want like the I think the patterned Halloween one was the first one I saw. I think I saw it on like an Instagram advert or someone on someone's story or something. And I was
Mm.
like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. I need that. And now I feel like for Christmas it's like I want to match the Halloween one. But then I
I
feel like
kinda
there'll
wanna
also be really cute Christmas scenes. So it's like
I really wanna, like, take my own mug into work and, like, have a specific mug.
I if I'm ever in my work are trying to get me to go in a day a week. So if that happens, I'll have my own mug I leave in the office. But if I am ever in the office just now, I take my own mug in with me. I don't like using the ones at work.
They're not letting us leave mugs there because they've got all, like, RSM brand oh, I shouldn't say my I shouldn't say my fucking work. They've all got own branded mugs now. So they're like, because we got a new office, they were like, "Oh, it's all like own brand mugs. Like, we don't have enough room to have your own mugs and all this." And it's like, oh, bit of personality to have people's own mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I think that's sort of like my thing, like at work when they want us in. I'm just like, we're hot desking, like everything's so like it's like so awkward. Like I have just a whole setup at home where everything's like my desk's the right height, my seat's the right height,
Mhm.
my monitors are where I like them, and you want me to go into a hot desk where everything's just wrong, and I'm
Yeah.
more productive working from home anyway.
Yeah.
And I no longer have a car, so like
So what do you want me to do?
you can fight with my mum to make sure she gives me a car a day a week because that's how I get around now. I am just insured on my mother's car for when I need it.
Yeah. Damn. Anyways, shall we go for another sprint?
Let's do another sprint. Yeah.
We're gonna go for another 45. Actually, I'm gonna put 48 on so that it goes to a nice amount. So I'll see you guys back here in a bit. Bye.
Bye. Look at this. She's just staring at me.
Hello.
Like what have I done? Hi.
That's literally
Like, she just I've been like giving her the side eye, like saying hi, and she's just staring. She's definitely plotting my murder right now.
Absolutely. I spent that entire time duetting, singing TikToks
I
and
love
leaving them in
that.
my drafts.
I love that.
So yeah, 40 minutes. 45.
What did I do? I ate some lemon drizzle cake that my mum made the other day. I made my hot chocolate. I have yet to drink any of it. I read nothing. You know what I'm trying to do? And I
What?
feel like this is a useful thing to bring up on sprints. I'm trying to find booktubers that I enjoy watching, right? And
Mm.
I want like I'm trying to find like Americans because I feel like I've kind of like looked at like I obviously haven't found all the UK people, but like I'm just looking for like something like cozy and
Yeah.
like I feel like Americans are usually quite good at it, but I'm just having this issue where I just find them so annoying.
Sometimes American accents really do be like,
Like, I feel like I'm watching it, and then, like, I'm watching one just now where someone's, like, building a book cart, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is so difficult," and I'm like I'm like, "I just feel like you're putting it on, like, I just don't believe you actually think it's difficult. I feel like you're pretending to think it's difficult for the video, like"
oh my god, I still know how to do this. It's so
Yeah, and I'm
hard.
just like, I don't know. So, I'm like, I'm really struggling because I just feel like there's so many people that like come up on my like homepage, but then I feel like it's like surely there are people that just aren't quite as
Annoying.
yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Because like
Yeah,
I tried
honestly.
watching like Destiny Sidwell, and what's her name? Haley Pham. Like I just can't do it. I'm like you're just so American.
Yeah. I'm like that with the narrators. I can't go through like
Mm,
California accent.
yeah.
Oh.
Honestly. She's still just sitting there. I'm just gonna ignore her. She's just been out, that's the thing. Like I just closed the door behind her. She was the one that chose to go to bed.
Mm. Oh, what are you reading, Lynette?
Is it Lynette that's reading My Best Friend's Exorcism, or is that someone
Oh,
else?
maybe. Yeah. What type of hot chocolate do you have?
Options is the brand. I like
Hmm.
the white hot chocolate.
Damn. I want some like nice hot chocolate, but I don't want to spend money and then it just be the same.
Yeah, I like options, but I mean, I'm of the unpopular opinion that I don't make my hot chocolates with milk.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because I don't the only time I ever drink, like, cow's milk is if I'm making, like, a cheese sauce or something. Like, if
Mm.
I'm making a meal and it requires milk, but in any other circumstance, I use oat milk. So, like, I'm
Got
just a bit particular with drinks sometimes, so,
mm.
yeah, I go for options, and then it's just water with, like, a dash of milk.
Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, Christ. I
You
feel like
poking fun, it's not even 10 o'clock.
I know. I've been getting up an hour earlier every day to try and get into work for 8 so that I can revise for an hour and then start work at 9. I
Mm.
haven't done that yet. I've gotten into work and then just, like, been like, "Oh, I need to check these emails," or, like, "I need to do this before I start at 9," and then not revise, so I just need to just be more strict with myself.
Yeah. Is there anywhere else in the office you could go, or is it only your desk?
Oh, I can go anywhere. No one's in. It's not like anyone's telling me to do stuff. It's just like because I'm on my work computer, I'm like, "Oh, check
Mhm.
this," and then it's 8:30, and I'm like, "Shit."
Yeah.
I need to just be more disciplined with myself.
Mhm. Salted caramel hot chocolate with oat milk.
Oh, Whitteds. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
do.
mean, I have, like if I go to Costa or something, I have everything with oat milk, like, I am used to it, it's just I never made hot chocolates with milk even when I did drink cow's milk.
Yeah.
So, I
So you're
make
used
myself
to, like,
sound like I'm
UV.
not a vegan, like, this isn't an issue, I can drink normal milk, this isn't,
Yeah.
like, a massive issue in my life, I'm not like, it's fine, but, like, in case anyone was wondering, I just prefer the taste of oat milk.
Yeah. Little hot chocolate. Christ.
My manager has a velvetizer from Hotel Chocolat, and
Damn.
he's like, I have a hot chocolate every night before I go to my bed," and I'm like, "Wow, I'm really glad that you enjoy your hot chocolate." But it's just really weird, like, when your manager tells you things like that, you're like,
Okay.
so apparently they're really good. I've seen lots of people using them, but it's like 100 quid just for the velvetizer. Forget like the actual price of the hot chocolate on top of that because it's hotel chocolate. So I have a feeling it's expensive.
Yeah. I'm also trying to, like, not be too unhealthy at the moment, so I'm like, even if I ask for it for Christmas or something, it's not, like, a healthy thing to have,
Mhm.
I don't wanna make it easier to have hot chocolate.
Yeah. I feel like my thought process like is I would rather have a hot chocolate than actual chocolate.
True, yeah, I don't eat actual chocolate.
I have such a sweet tooth.
Yeah, same.
Like it's ridiculous. I have such a sweet tooth. Like, I could get up and just like, I can eat sugar, like, the second I wake up. Like, I've seen people that are like I remember going into work one day and, like, morning I took my break early that morning. It was, like, 9 o'clock or something, I'd been in for ages,
Mhm.
and I had a bit of chocolate, and everyone's like, "It's 9 o'clock in the morning, how are you eating chocolate?" And I'm like, "I lit this could be my 3rd piece of chocolate today, and I would not question myself." Like, it wasn't, but it could have been, like, I would like
Like,
there's
and
no
what?
there's no
What
point in life where it's too early to eat sugar for me.
absolutely not. I agree. I have to agree. Um, we're only gonna do one more because your gal has a job in the morning.
Literally my entire life. If I wasn't waiting up for this eBay thing, I wouldn't even do another sprint. I'd be like, "I'm in my bed." But, like, I need to stay up for the eBay. Like,
I feel like I'll probably do half hour.
half
Half
an hour.
hour to finish.
Oh my god, half hour to finish is gonna take me right to when my bid ends.
Is that good or bad?
Um, it depends because if the sprint ends literally right as the bid ends, that's gonna be a bit of a stressful thing, but
Well, you can just, like, stay
yeah,
on the
I'll
until
just give
it's
myself a
done.
second. It's fine. It ends in 34 minutes, so
Oh, okay.
I could just hop off now, to be fair, and you can just do another half-hour sprint, and then that way you don't have to change your plans based on my eBay buying. Because like, it's only one more
Stressed
half-hour
about
sprint.
eBay, fucking hell.
Dude, don't even.
What are you buying? If you don't
I've
mind saying.
started collecting cards, like Topps cards.
Tops.
Yeah, so you know how they do, like, football cards and Pokemon cards and shit?
Oh.
My, like, stupid guilty pleasure thing in life is enjoying Sidemen content, and they've just released, like, collectible cards, and so now I wanna buy cards on eBay.
I wish I hadn't asked.
It's literally I actually hate myself for it a little bit because I'm like, "Why do I care so much?" But, like, I do, and so I'm like, it's the one thing where I'm just like, it just I don't like
That's fair enough.
I have nice intellectual hobbies, like reading and things, so, like, I can have one stupid hobby, it's
You're
fine.
allowed this. You're allowed this.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2:45, so I'm gonna pop the sprint on now.
Yeah, I shall hop off, so enjoy the rest of your sprint. Good night,
Nice.
everyone.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
And we go. See you in a bit. Hi, friends. I sang some more and then I posted a TikTok of me singing because I have nothing else to do. Absolutely nothing else to do. Um, that's a lie. I do have things to do, but I'm not doing them. I'm singing on TikTok instead. I'm just saying hi to someone who's joined my Patreon. What an angel. Jamie, if you're here, welcome to my Patreon. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. Oh, very cool about the hair, Emily. I hope it looks cool. I would like to see if you've got it on Twitter or anything. Thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna have to shoot off to bed pretty quickly because I am. Can you tell? I need to go to bed. Yeah, I've got shit to do, man, and the shit is going to bed. Okay, yeah, I need to go. I will hopefully see you guys soon. I'm trying to get back on my video grind, so hopefully we'll have a video up later on this week, but we will see. And yeah, I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all enjoy the rest of Spoopathon and Halloween. And I love you all very much. Good night.